Early September in Lanzarote, and with over 50,000 Brits on the island, there's little respite for the reps. But boss Paul Hutley has managed to organise an afternoon off, and he's got a surprise in store. Helen Wooldridge and Gaynor Fox are about to be told where they'll be working next year. Helen, a graduate in tourism, is in her first year as a rep. But Gaynor's an old hand. She's decided against promotion, and now they're both desperate to stay together for Christmas in Lanzarote.
Oh my God! No! No!
Winter, Gaynor Fox. Lanzarote,
yes!
first half. Helen Wooldridge. Lanzarote.
Yes! Game on, game on, game on. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas.
They're happy now, but by the end of the week, their smiles will be wearing thin.
Summer 1998. Helen Wooldridge. Yasu, Corfu.
Oh, you love it. You will love it.
Gaynor Fox, Dominican Republic.
Hey! Oh, I didn't expect that. Gee, that. No, I didn't expect that. Yeah, but I didn't expect that. That's a long way now. I'm not often on speechless either.
Shall we savour the moment? Gaynor is speechless.
Oh. I think my dad will faint. I'm going to Dominican Republic, Dad. Go.
It's a quick dash across the street to phone the folks back home.
Hello, Gaynor.
Hello, Mum.
How are you?
Not bad. Who's at the door?
That's Irene.
All right. Well, you best get down to travel agents and book a flight.
Why is that?
Because I'm here for Christmas.
Oh, what, you're not coming home?
No.
Oh.
Oh, Mum, don't be like that.
Oh, Gaynor.
Oh, don't.
Oh.
Well, you can come out here.
All right, then.
Helen's got a different kind of problem.
Hello?
Hello.
Good.
I thought I'd better tell you that you might be able to go down the travel agent today because I'm staying in Lanzarote.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So it's a lot less upheaval, so it'll be nice.
Yeah,
So I'm here now. Stuck here till January.
Problem is, you know, I'm not really sure whether we're going to be able to get booked up because of it, Christmas Day being on the Thursday.
What did the travel agent say when you went down there
Well,
before?
there wasn't very much left. All right, then.
And guess what?
What?
Guess what I got for summer?
What?
Dominican Republic.
Oh, somebody said it very nice, guys.
Oh, Mum! Goodness sakes.
Well, that's what somebody said to me. Somebody, you know, said it's a little bit iffy out there.
Mum.
Oh, it's all right, though. Oh, never mind. Don't take notice of me. Anyway, I'll love you then.
I love you. I'll
go
speak to you
the
tomorrow.
pottery,
You're going
yeah?
pottery, all right then.
Okay, then.
Love you. Bye.
I knew this would happen because it's so late now. It's the middle of September. Everything's booked up. So I mean, everything's just. I wish I just went home, to be honest. Just went home for Christmas. Would have been a lot easier. I sort of done the right thing. I think, oh, you know, Mum will come out. But at the time I actually found out about it, we may as well have gone home, really.
In the Mediterranean, it's also decision time for the reps. Local waiter Andreas is worried that his girlfriend will be taken away from him. Eve Ladyman is on the edge of her seat.
Right, so you are going to come back to Menorca, okay, but it's more than likely going to be... Wait for it.
Oh, come on!
Calabash.
That's good.
How are you really feeling?
Yeah, no, that's good.
What about your young man?
We have to, I don't know, follow me or buy me a little car. Won't he?
Now she has to break the news to Andreas.
I'm not looking forward to telling him, but I think what might hurt him more is the fact that he might be able to tell that I'm excited and he'd probably be thinking, oh God, you know, doesn't she want to come back here? If he misses me that much, he'll have to get a job over there, won't he? Hello.
Hello, how you going?
Don't tell me. I've got to sit down for the shock. We've got any chocolate?
For Caroline Dunsmuir and Debbie Gander, flatmates since April, it's the beginning of the end of a formidable partnership.
You're going to Gran Canaria? Summer or winter?
Winter.
And what about summer?
Lanzarote.
Lanzarote! Brilliant.
What then?
I'm going to the Algarve
For winter.
for winter and Mallorca for summer. So, I was saying I'm really sad. It felt like I was saying goodbye to everyone today. It was like, I'm going to Mallorca next year. They're like, oh.
I knew we weren't going to be together though, didn't we?
We want to be together.
For Helen and Gaynor, the celebrations continue, but Helen doesn't yet know there's a crisis brewing at her resort. The Ball family from Essex have been struck by tragedy.
What we've had to do, we've had to do ourselves. Yeah, I told them that. My parents have been travelling with Unijet for 10 years. Now, this is
George Ball's brother has died of a heart attack back home, and George has been trying to contact Unijet all afternoon.
Today, and we've only just now been able to get something, which is nearly 8 o'clock, I believe. I mean, I'm not very happy about it at all, you know.
Helen has dashed back to sort things out.
They're very angry. I've managed to calm the mother down just, but she's obviously extremely upset, and she wants to go home now to Stansted, but of course you can't make flights appear. There's nothing I can do for them tonight. They can't get home tonight. There are no flights. If I get them a flight to Madrid, then they would need a connection back to the UK, which they wouldn't be able to get till tomorrow anyway.
There was nobody we could really get hold of until we really had to beg to them to get someone to come and see us. There was nobody available today. I understand it was Helen's day off, but there should be a replacement for Helen. When it's her day off, there should be someone here. Because when we first came, we was told that there would be someone to help us 24 hours a day.
Whatever abuse I've just got from them, I can completely understand. All I can do now is reassure them that I can get them home tomorrow. I don't think they particularly want to see my face, much more than that. They know that I'm getting them on the flight tomorrow. They give me all the details. So that's all I can do, really. Be a human punch bag for a couple of hours, which I can handle. Just awful, awful. I can completely understand. It must be awful for them. But I'll continue the saga. Oh, you're there, all right.
Although she appears to be coping well, the job's getting to Helen. On Menorca, Debbie's boyfriend Marcos is proving to be something of a hotshot.
I think the two in the bed. Oh, Marcus. Have you done something yet?
One more is the price.
Debbie and Marcos are inseparable these days. But Caroline's gone missing, and so has her boyfriend Juan Miguel.
It's absolutely everywhere for him. It's so hard because, like, this place is absolutely massive. So it could be absolutely anywhere. It's like really difficult. I suppose I should arrange a meeting somewhere. So it's really annoying because, like, I know what Fiesta's like. They're chaos and there's absolutely everybody everywhere and they're all drunk. So it's just, it's really difficult.
Caroline can't think where he's got to, but Debbie and Marcos have a shrewd idea, and who he's with. The following day, it looks as if the Ball family are on their way at last.
We've arranged with the insurance company to get all 6 of them back together, and they're going to go on a Thomson flight, which leaves at 17:50, gets into Luton at 21:45. Yeah, so that's even better. Yeah,
That's
and what they're going to do.
for them, isn't it? The fact is they're going home today, and that's the most important thing. So at least we've got that sorted out. I'm glad they're going back to Luton.
Helen has managed to get the family seats together on the plane. But there's a last-minute hitch, and it's more than George's mother can stand.
They've got no tickets.
This is absolutely ridiculous, George.
They said the tickets were at the check-in desk, but they're not. They're with the Thomson rep, so I've got to wait for the Thomson rep to come through and give them the tickets. They're telling me one thing and doing another.
It's,
Finally, the tickets are found.
have you got a list there of all our names on our, so I just have to tell her, yeah?
Yeah, it's 6 people sitting together there.
Yeah, but she needs all the names, yeah?
Everybody's in row 4 together as well.
Right, okay.
I'm sorry, but you're really going to go through. I'm sorry. Because I've just been messed around. Even when we get here, you tell us
All right, forget about it.
We're waiting for the tickets.
Leave it.
We've got the tickets now. It's such a delicate situation. It's upsetting for everyone. Trouble is, unfortunately, we're not trained to deal with things like this, but we have to deal with it, and it's not the easiest thing in the world. It's upset me. It's upset everyone in the property, and the guests just. Well, they're on the way home, so hopefully when they get back, everything runs a bit more smoothly than it has done since they've been here. That's onward bound for them. Just hope the flight's on time.
In Menorca, the season's nearing its end.
Right, this could be my side.
But Eve is still knee-deep in kids.
1, 2, 3.
She looks after 120 each week. That's 3,000 in all. But somehow she's found time to tell Andreas that next year she'll be on the other side of the island.
I told him as soon as I saw him because I thought it's best to get it out of the way. And so I just said to him, I know I'm going next year. And he went, oh, where? I said, guess. He goes, oh, somewhere like Callanbosch. I said, yeah, I'm going to Callanbosch. And he took it really badly, really bad at first. He went really quiet and everything, and he just couldn't understand why I wasn't coming back here. He made me feel bad because he sort of said, he implied that he didn't trust me, because he sort of said, oh, you might meet somebody else, which I thought was a really, horrible remark, because I said, like, you could do the same here when I'm not here, and I'm not going to be watching you, but at the end of the day, I trust him, and I don't expect that he will do that. I think that's what it boils down to, a lot of it. He can see me all the time here. He doesn't know what I'm going to be doing over there.
Eve's new resort is only 20 miles away, but for Andreas, it's 20 miles too far. The elusive Juan Miguel has been sighted.
I found out where Juan Miguel was.
Oh, yeah.
He was round the back of the stage where the far end of the bar was.
The thing is, he does it every time. Like, when we go to Fiesta, he says, right, I'll meet you. And I'm sure he does it on purpose, because he doesn't bother meeting us. So I'm not ringing him.
It's not very obvious round the back of the stage.
He can ring me. If he don't ring me, well, that's tough, because I'm not running after him. That's
it, is it?
No, well, do you know what I mean? Every time I think about it now, I think all I've done is ring him and run after him. And he he just sat there with his feet up in his hotel, you know.
In his air-conditioned reception.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
And he's sweating away. Right, calm. Okay.
While Caroline gets on with the job, Marcos tells Debbie precisely what Juan Miguel's been up to.
So all the time then he has had 2 girlfriends. He's been seeing his girlfriend, his ex-girlfriend, whatever, for 1 year.
Oh my God.
You wanted to keep it a secret from Caroline?
Yeah.
Why?
Because maybe Caroline tell him. I told that maybe he can't tell I am a liar. Maybe it's a problem for Juan Miguel with me and Caroline and Juan Miguel's good friends. Understand me?
No, who would believe Juan Miguel instead of you, honestly?
And as they argue about whether to tell Caroline, she gets a call from the man himself.
Did you stay round somebody's? Wow, getting in at 7:30, that's a bit late, isn't it? I don't mind, whenever. I'm acting cool now. Sorry? Tomorrow? Hang on a minute. Let me just check my diary. Yeah, I think I'm free tomorrow. No, I'm not fresh, I'm free tomorrow. You make me die. I'm just going to act really laid back now. He can chase me about. So, and I'm not going to act jealous. Well, I wonder what he was up to last night. I'd love to know.
Eve and Andreas have patched up their differences about next summer. Now their thoughts are turning to this winter. They want to be together in England, but Andreas's mum isn't so sure. Last year, her son followed another rep to England, but it ended in tears when she dumped him.
Can you ask your mum what she thinks about you coming to England to stay with me?
Bueno, it's all right.
Y mira, yo... Es él al final, ¿verdad? Que tiene que saber.
Understand? She said, I know it's my life, so it's my problem, so it's all right.
She's worried her son's going to be hurt. You know, if he could just meet somebody from the village or whatever, it'd be a lot easier. So that's why it was really hard, but obviously he had to tell her, and she had to get to know me for then to decide whether she was going to be happy about the situation. I mean, she's totally fine about it now, but in her heart of hearts, I bet she still does worry about him coming and whether it will work out.
Well, my name's Helen. I'm representative in Portsdale Carman, and some of you are lucky enough to have me as your representative. We do have 4 representatives over here to look after you and make sure everything's okay.
They say most reps last either 1 year or 20, but Helen's having serious doubts after 6 months, and a busy airport doesn't help.
Well, normally, outside the exit there, they queue right up the road. For some unknown reason, the human race being how it is, they decided to queue right in the airport, causing the most congestion you could possibly get. So I think I might go on a mission to move about, because I'm bored. You're going to need to move the taxi queue right up to the road edge. You're blocking in the opposite end. Okay, so you move round this way. All right. Okay. You just follow this lady and move all the way round. I'll be a school teacher.
The thought of not seeing her family over Christmas may be the last straw.
Because it was left so late before I knew whether I was going to be staying or not, then they couldn't get booked up. Everything was completely full. So the only time they can come out is actually New Year's Day. So basically all the Christmas celebrations are over by Christmas Day. But they're coming out, so they booked it up anyway, but I'm not happy at all about it. I think we should have been told earlier. And the reason why I was going to stay was so I could see my family at Christmas, but that's life, I suppose. Anyway, I've got a rush.
It's the 50th airport day of the summer and 1,000 more passengers to greet. But it's also time for Caroline to get the lowdown on Juan Miguel, because Debbie now has the evidence firsthand.
When I went to see my guest in the clinic yesterday, I was like looking out the window and I saw Juan Miguel walking past with his arm around another girl. Really? She was like, I don't know if it's his ex-girlfriend. She was a Spanish girl with red hair.
Yeah. I hate him so much. I can't believe it. Why does he keep doing it? He loves it. He loves making you jealous. If he was a true boyfriend, he wouldn't. I hate blokes like that because I think, why do they do it to you? You know, they pull you in, don't they? And they make you like really like him. And then they just go and treat you like as if something they've picked up off the floor. Oh, I'm going to go back to English blokes. They're much more reliable.
And now,
hi.
A big smile for the happy holidaymakers.
Staying, please. Mr. Arnaberge, what's the surname, please?
Barrett and Bradbury.
Barrett. Oh, that's a bit of a mouthful. Barrett and Bradley. Bradbury, sorry. There you go. Thanks. All right. Just want to bring the cases down here. They're on holiday, so I've got to make sure that they have a nice time, and certainly not make any difference to my job. But it is hard, especially when you get shocking news like that. You don't expect to get that every day. Hi. Good afternoon, should I say? What's the surname?
Oh, it's horrible actually. I didn't want to tell her. I've been thinking about it all day because I saw him yesterday. And I just didn't know how to tell her really, but she did make me promise that I would never let anything go on, and that I would let her know as soon as I found out something. So I waited for a quiet moment this morning to let her know really. I think it's best that she knows straight away. But I know she's really upset.
And then you'll be taken by minibus to your apartments. So if you just want to sit back, relax, and take in your first views of Menorca.
And as for that Juan Miguel, he's coming round this evening, and Caroline has to decide whether to lump him or dump him.
Right, okay, thank you very much for coming everybody. I'd like to welcome you to the Crack and Cow Irish Bar and to Lanzarote and over the road, the Costa Vulcan. My name's Helen and you're...
There was a time when Helen dreaded the welcome meeting. Now it's so routine it's almost boring. But today's will be one of her last.
Yeah, I have made a big decision. I've decided to leave at the end of summer. And it's countdown now, can't wait to go. Once I made the decision, I knew it was right. I was thinking about it for a while, and I didn't know what was wrong with me. I was like 3 weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4 months till January, and I was like, well, what's wrong with me? And I realised it's just that I needed to get back home. I really did need to get home, which now I've made a decision. I know it's right. I've done my summer. Time to move on.
In Menorca, it's the big night. Juan Miguel is on his way, and Debbie has to find a place to hide.
Oh, I can't hide in the bathroom. He might want to go to the loo. Well, he can... He ain't using my toilet. He can use his ex-girlfriend's toilet. And I'll tell him to put her seat down, because he never puts our seat down.
He never does that,
I know,
does
it's
he?
disgusting.
It's absolutely disgusting.
You know, I won't miss his dirty habits.
That.
And I won't miss his cigarettes.
No. Look, I've got to go and get ready.
You hide.
Well, yeah.
God, I'm shaking, Debbie.
Caroline, it'll be fine.
Outside, Juan Miguel turns up.
Caroline, I'm really nervous.
Go shut the door.
Hello?
It's been a nightmare week for Helen, but having decided to quit, she can relax and enjoy the memories.
My share of losing. I lose and now. I lose and time. We did it on. I find it all.
Flan. What's that in Spanish? It's flan.
Not in a shy way. Oh no. Oh no, not me. I did it my way.
Debbie's sticking around in case Caroline has second thoughts.
Have a nice weekend. What did you do yesterday? Was you with your ex-girlfriend by any chance? He was? Don't lie to me. It's too late now anyway, isn't it? You just don't treat me with enough respect. I'm not used to it. See ya. I said, oh, I just don't want to see you again. And he just went, you know how he does, his puppy eyes. And he was like that. I thought, don't you dare, because I'm just going to smack you in the head in a minute. And he just said, oh, I'm sorry, Caroline. And he just walked out. That was it, really.
You did really well, though.
Did you hear it all?
I could hear you. Well, I could always hear you, love.
But at least I've finished with
But
him
you've
now.
done the right thing, though. You don't regret what you've done, do you?
No. Because he's got no respect for me. I mean, just because I'm from bloody Essex, it doesn't mean to say he can treat me like a snapper. I mean, I do have feelings as well. I did it my way.
In next week's final episode of Holiday Reps, Eve and Andreas bring one more surprise. Gaynor faces Christmas alone in Lanzarote after yet another goodbye. And the other reps come home, but for some, they're not on their own.